Hello, this is Daniel from our security, and I'm happy to introduce our IoT product security solutions. We know a lot of device makers have a lot of security issues for your product. So our security can provide our security solution to help you to meet the security requirement from your customer and global buyer. And first of all, let me introduce our company. And our security established in 2014, and we have the 3 different offices in New Taipei City, China, and Tokyo. Currently, we have more than 80 employees. We provide security assessment and related service in IoT, telecom, and financial industry. And we are the Amazon LXR and the CTI Authorized testing laboratory. And we also have our security product, and we already get a lot of international award and product patent. And for our security, we have a special award for 2019. And our security is a top 10 enterprise security startup in Asia Pacific. And we both know, maybe in the past few years, IoT's product security is not such important for device maker and global buyer. But the Mirai and a lot of security issues happen in recent years. So more and more IoT security product vulnerability and malware. So a lot of government like China, United States, and Japan, they already established some regulation to accept IoT product have to meet their security requirement. So I think the IoT product security is from nice to have going to must to have. And according to the security research report, around 57% IoT devices are currently vulnerable to medium or high severity attacks. It means if I am a hacker, I can make your IoT product cannot work, or I can control your IoT product. And for this IoT vulnerability, it costs more than 500,000 USD cost per month. So I think the IoT product vulnerability issue is going more and more important in next few years. We know the global buyer like Amazon, Verizon, Huawei, Vodafone in China, Asia, and United States, also in the European. More and more global buyer as their device maker, their OEM have to meet their security requirement. And also in United States, like in California, they have the SB 327 Information Privacy Connect Device Regulation that asks all the IoT devices have to meet their security requirement. And in Japan, they have IoT security comprehensive measures. So from the global buyer and government, they also have their IoT cybersecurity requirement. So if you want to meet your their IoT requirement, so you must to do something to protect your IoT products. Like in connection, you have to use the secure connection, and you have to change the default password. And in hardware, firmware, and software, you have to harden your IoT products in different ways. So our security can help device maker like the IoT provider, IoT manufacturer, IoT provider, or if you do any devices can connect to internet, so we can help you enhance your product quality and to meet the security requirement from your global buyer and government as well. And so this is how we help our customer in Taiwan or in Japan to meet the security requirement. So we can divide into different stages. For the level 1, so we can help our customer to build their internal security assessment capability inside their testing lab. So we have our security product made by our security. So we have SecFlow and SecDevice. So these 2 devices and these 2 products can help our customer to enhance their product security. Okay, let me introduce our first security product, called SecFlow. So SecFlow is a product security management system for SDLC. So you can collect the vulnerability information and cybersecurity news from the internet. Once it related to your product or your company, it will automatically send you a mail to let you know, so you can start to handle this kind of security news. And for the second product is Hercules SEC device. SEC device is an automatically vulnerability assessment tool for IoT devices. So it can automatically scan the vulnerability and do a security assessment for the IoT product. It provides easier, integrated, and high coverage. So let me play some demo video to let you know more about our SEC device. Without SEC device, your security team would like to do the security testing inside your company. So you have to hire more people to do the security testing. So for these people, they have to do the penetration testing to find the vulnerability themselves, to use the vulnerability scanner to scan the CVE vulnerability, and use the web vulnerability scanner to scan the web application vulnerability, and use the DOS testing tool to do the performance testing, and use the fuzzing tool to find the unknown vulnerability. So they have to do a lot of things, but SEC device can do all the things in the one devices, and it's very easy to deploy to do the security testing. For the user, they just need to use the browser to select the target, and next one, select the test case and press start. Just 3 steps so can start perform the security testing. Just 3 steps to do the security testing. And for our browser, they also get a pattern for multiple countries. So we can analyze the different protocol and find the field and attribute and use a smart way to reduce the pattern. We need to do the fuzzing test. So we can use a better way to do the fuzzing test. Before, we need to generate a lot of pattern to do the fuzzing tool, like a million or 10 million pattern to do a fuzzing. For SEC device, we can just use the 100,000. We can do the sensing, and it can always find a vulnerability by our SEC device. So SEC device provide integrated and easier and high coverage for our devices. So SEC device can help you to save the cost on the tool license, and you don't need to hire a lot of people to do the sensing, and you can use the better way, smart way to do the security testing. Our SEC device also got product patents for Taiwan, United States, and Japan. We have the 2 patents for our SEC device. And our SEC device also get awards for some international cybersecurity product competition in vulnerability management, and IoT, and SCADA security testing in 2019 and 2020. So if you are a customer who would like to do more professional security assessment service, so our security also can be the third-party lab to perform the security assessment. We have ISO 17025 accredited cybersecurity laboratory can do the security assessment. So currently we have more than 10 global government or buyers, and we have more than 118 testing items, and always keep update for our testing items. So we can do the cybersecurity assessment for your product like V2X, automotive, your IoT product, your smart home. And we can also provide a cybersecurity certification testing like the Amazon LXR and the CTIA. And also inside of Taiwan, you can provide a mobile application and video surveillance, smart bus, and the smart meter. Our security have 2 ISO 17025 accredited testing laboratory. The first one is Security Assessment Laboratory. We can provide security testing for embedded systems, smartphone, IP camera, IoT devices, and any kind of device can connect to internet. And the other one is the International Cybersecurity Testing and Evaluation Lab. So it can provide the international cybersecurity standard certification like FIX 140-2, FIX 140-3, IEC 62443, and ISO 15408. And our testing laboratory also accredited by ISO 17021 and ISO 2071. And our IoT security assessment service, so we can find a vulnerability from software, firmware, and hardware view. So we can do a security assessment for software, firmware, and hardware, and compile the vulnerability we found, and we will let you know how we found the vulnerability and how you can fix this vulnerability, and we provide a verification test, and we will compile everything into the testing report. So you can give the testing report to your government, your buyer, your customer, to let them know your device already passed the security testing. And our current testing is more than 180 testing items and can divide into different 8 categories like the hardware operating system, network service, web interface. All the testing items cover the OWASP testing guide, CW top 25 software errors, and OWASP in IoT top 10. And for the Amazon Alexa service, so if your device need to integrate with the Amazon Alexa service, so you need to fulfill their security requirement. They will ask you to do a lot of testing. One of them is security testing, and our security is one of authorized testing laboratory, and there are only 5 testing laboratories. So our security can provide the Amazon Alexa security testing service around the world. And for the CTIA, this organization is built in North America. So if your device needs to get a certificate for your IoT product, we can provide a CTIA security, IoT security certification. And our security also is the authorized testing lab for CTIA. And we are the first in Asia we can provide a CTIA IoT cybersecurity testing service. And for the less price, we can help our customer to build a product security program. To use our consultant, they will help you to build a system to make your product secure. And this is the document sample for the product security management. So we can help you to build a product security program to let all the people in your company know how they can enhance their product security. We will also build a procedure to ask a developer to follow our procedure to meet the security requirement. We can help your company to develop the secure devices. And so the first step is we will try to interview with your people to find a gap between your current situation and a standard. We will find a gap and provide a gap analysis report. Then we will, according to your requirement, we can use a different standard to build a system and procedure and document to meet the standard requirement. Then we can cooperate with some CB company to help you to get a certificate like IEC 62443. So in our product security management system, we will help you to build a security development life cycle from the requirement analysis to design, implement, verification. For every software development life cycle, we will put everything related to the cybersecurity. We will let you know the first one, how to put the cybersecurity into the requirement analysis, how to put the security into the product design and implementation, and how to do the security testing. Okay, so we can help you to build a secure development life cycle. And after we build a life cycle, we can cooperate with some company to help you to get a certificate like IEC 62443 certification. So according to the requirement, we can help you to meet the IEC 62443-4-1 and IEC 62443-4-2 security requirement. So we can help your product and your company get a certification for the IEC standard. I hope you like our presentation. So our security IoT product security solution can make your device secure and also meet the requirement from your buyer and the government. So if you would like to contact us, please click on matchmaking button. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.